Hey guys, I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to do the lab so that we can make sure that you guys know how to do everything properly and there'll be no confusion. All right, so this is going to be similar to drawing your circuit diagrams, okay? Where we have the wire here, all right? And you can adjust the length by touching little circles here and pressing down on your mouse and just stretching it out. All right. So next we connect the light bulb, okay? And the light bulb has two places right here for the input and output. So in order for your light bulb to work properly, you have to have it input. So you have to have those electrons flow in and then have the electrons flow out inside of a different stream, okay? Next, all right, we're gonna continue to draw this around and you can switch your direction in which you are putting everything down, and then connect it back up. Because remember, in order for you to have a working circuit, you need to have everything touching each other and going somewhere. All right, here's your battery. You need to have one wire running from the little pointy point of the pointy spot of the battery. And then you need to have another wire come in and then touch the other side. And when you do that, then everything is going to run properly. You're going to have your electrons flowing from your negative all the way up here, light up your light bulb, and then flow back down and go back into the battery. All right, so if we wanted to measure our voltage, all right, we can adjust our negative probe, our positive probe, and read out the voltage, right? Your current, right, is going to remain the same. Your amp meter, and you probably have to remove this guy right there. Your current can be connected right there, and then you'd still show that it's 0.90 amps. All right, so let's start doing something a little bit more complicated so that we can show that you can do different things with this lab. And for me, I personally like to use these diagrams because they look more like the circuits. So let's get a little bit more complicated and let's add a resistor in there, okay? And remember that when you have two paths, the electrons are always going to go for the path of least resistance. So right here, I am essentially making what we call a parallel circuit. All right, so we're going to quickly add these up. Have our light bulb right here. One of our light bulbs anyway. And that's going to travel down here. Add our other light bulb right here. Okay, that's going to travel. They're both going to meet up at this point. And we got to add our battery in there too, right? If you don't add the battery, nothing's going to work. And then let's continue. And here we go. So if we look here, all right, we can see that without the resistor, okay, all these electrons are going to move faster through this light bulb than they would through this one right here. All right, so resistance is going to make them slower, the movement slower. All right, so we can check the current on this one. Okay, the current is going to be 0.45, and then the current on this one is going to be 0.9. All right, so you can continue to mess around with things like this. Let's do another one. Okay, and we've got lots of things that we can pick from to show how everything works. All right, so let's do from the wire and the battery and all that fun stuff. You know, very basic ways of looking at this. Okay, so we will add our wire, but let's add in a switch. Okay, so we add in a switch. And I'm just going to make a simple series circuit because we are adding a switch to that. So as you can see here, nothing's going on, right? Because we have that switch open. But if you close it and create a closed circuit, then everything is running. See, if you open it, nothing is happening. And close it, everything starts running again. All right, so just remember when you're doing this lab, make sure that everything is connected where it needs to be connected. Remember that you need a battery, obviously, for your power source, and then you need to make sure that you have everything running properly. All right, you have your amp meters, you have your voltmeter, all right, and you can probably test out some different things, like if you wanted battery resistance, which would slow down everything. All right, wire wire resistivity. I'm sorry, that was kind of weird. All right, you will see that with more resistivity of your wire, everything will go slower. All right, you guys, so just play around, and if you have any questions about the lab, just let us know. All right, have fun.